how would you characterize driving down the road?
You know, that's just it. You're driving a vehicle that weighs anywhere from 2,000 pounds upward. Why would you want to be doing anything else other than trying to concentrate on what you're doing when you're operating you're operating basically heavy machinery? And the problem is that we develop skill-based performance. You know, when we start out learning how to drive, it's we have to think about every little thing we're doing, but then we learn how to do it, and we can do it without even thinking, and that's skill-based behavior. So we think that we can just put that on automatic, so to speak, and do other things, but the research and the accidents are showing that that's not the case, that it is truly a safety hazard that needs to be addressed.
When we talk about distracted driving, obviously right now we'll talk about cell phones and PEDs, but as you started off earlier with, this is so much broader a discussion or issue of almost anything, any secondary task.
That's true, but the one that we really can control, it may be hard to control the screaming kids in the back.
And go ahead, this is the issue I think we need to really address.
But we really can address the use of PEDs while driving. And we think that there's 3 ways that it should be addressed. One is through good education. Education like what you're doing through your podcast. We think that's important. Drivers need to understand that this really is a problem. Another thing is we need good laws. Good laws. And we need the strong enforcement of those laws. Between those 3, we can combat this problem.
So in terms of education, obviously I know without a doubt that you've been out talking about this issue. Other board members have been as well. NHTSA, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, and AAA. And I mean, there's a lot of advocacy groups out there and organizations that are really addressing this. What else can we do in terms of education?
Well, that again is a good question. You know, think years ago, to drink and drive did not have a social stigma seriously attached with it. Nowadays, if somebody does that, it's a very bad thing. The law enforcement agencies take it very seriously. There's a lot of serious consequences associated with that. So we need to attach the same social stigma associated with driving while playing with a PED as we do other things. You would not find many adults driving with their 3-year-old child in the front seat without a seatbelt on. That just wouldn't be heard of with responsible people in this day and age. Whereas when I was growing up, we didn't think twice about being able to ride like that. Because nowadays you'd be ostracized for doing that. And the same social stigma, I believe, needs to be attached with if you see somebody driving down the road with a cell phone, if it's a friend of yours, we need to use peer pressure to say, we really should not be doing that.